You guys ask me, have you finished it yet? Have you finished it yet? I finally have. Married with Children, the complete series. Just finished it at 11:45. As you can see, it is about 20 minutes after 12:05. And let's get right into the series. I bought this back. No, I got this back in March, I believe. March. Started watching it then, took a little break from it, and then watched Ed O'Neill's glorious series. Well, it's not really his series, but he stars in it, and he's my favorite character. Modern Family. I watched seasons 1 through 8. Season 9 comes out, I believe, September 21st. I believe the same week as Big Bang Theory Season 11. Season 9 comes out of this, and I cannot wait. So, as soon as that comes out, 20 seasons of Ed O'Neill, which is outrageous. This show is all about the Bundys. There you go. There's Kelly, Peg, Bud, and Al. As a shoe salesman, Kelly in the first 2 seasons didn't really have a character. Bud didn't really have a character either. It wasn't until season 3 where those two actually got characters. Bud was the horny teenager, and Kelly Bundy was the slutty teenager. The slutty girl around town. She slept with guys, and Bud was always trying to get a girl. It wasn't working out for him. Peg was written as a couch potato the first 2 seasons. Then she became this really snarky badass, pretty much. Al didn't really change. Al became more hilarious towards the 4th season. Actually, towards the 3rd season is where they really started the build. They had neighbors named Marcy and Steve Rhodes. Steve, played by David Garrison, left the show around season 4. He left because he thought the commute from New York to California was a little bit too pricey and a little tiring every week. He said in the reunion that he would commute back to New York on the weekends. He left the show to go and be a Broadway theater star, which he was. He came back a few times throughout the series. Season 5, Ted McGinley, who you know from Happy Days and Cheers and stuff, came in, and he became Jefferson Darcy. Married Marcy, and she became Marcy Darcy. This show is amazing. I will say this. When you watch a show for 11 seasons, if you're like me, you can't just sit down and watch 11 straight seasons of a show. You gotta take breaks in between. You gotta take a break for movies and other shows. This show I just binged all the way through, so... This show here, great series, really, really funny. Around season 6 or 7 is when the applause started coming in for Al. As soon as Al Bundy walked through that front door, he got applause. Hoots and hollers and grunts and growls. Just amazing reaction. And no matter where I've seen Ed, everybody just has to think they gotta stick their hands down their pants. To this day, I saw Ed O'Neill 9 months ago, and the room I was in, every guy stuck their hand down their pants and just and it was amazing. Did I join in? Hell yeah, I did. But there's a few bad episodes, particularly towards seasons 9 and 10. 11 is not that great. I binged all of season 11, well, now yesterday. Woke up about 11 o'clock, finished it at around 11:45, so this show is not going to be for everybody. If you don't know what kind of humor this is very mean-spirited humor, very sexual humor. Bud became a main character towards season 8, towards his sex life, and that's where the sexual humor came in really, really hard and tough. Kelly Bundy, they kept on making her clothes skimpier and tighter and just very slutty, which I'm a guy. I don't mind. But it became a little bit too much at sometimes. And season 11 was the weakest season. You can tell they were running out of ideas for episodes. The best episode from season 11, and for those of you who don't know, complaining about there was an episode guide. Yeah, there was. The episode guide was glued on to the back of this. You got that picture there, and then here's the episode guide. Bam. And then you just slide it in there. Pause. The best episode from season 11 probably has to go to Damn Bundy's. That's where Robert Englund comes in, guest starring as the devil, and Al sells his soul to the devil to play football for the Chicago Bears. I have no idea why I put that over there. And lead them to the Super Bowl, but once he gets to the Super Bowl, of course, well, he's the devil. The devil is not going to let you play in the Super Bowl, so he takes a really bad hit, and he just goes to hell. It's really funny when Robert Englund goes something like, "Oh, worst food ever, weenie tots." "Ooh, I love those," Al says. "Well, how about this? You'll never be able to see your entire family again." This is heaven. It was just amazing. I am a religious person, and I can take that kind of devil humor, but when it's like Little Nicky or something like that, no. This was very, very funny. Seasons 1 through 8 are great. 9 has some good episodes. 10 has some good episodes. 11, I see why they got canceled, but I would have loved to have seen a 12th season just to have a proper ending to the show. But good news for me, Fox is thinking about doing a Bud Bundy-based spin-off show. If you have not heard, David Faustino has signed on. Christina Applegate has been talked to about it, and Ed O'Neill and Kay Segal have stated that they will come back if Fox gives them the right deal. So, Married with Children, great series. A few bad episodes here and there, but overall a really great series. If you're wondering how many episodes this was, it says includes all 11 episodes of Bundy Bliss. 261 episodes. And it is 5,962 minutes, which is around 99 hours. I think it's just a little bit shy of 100 hours. This is the longest series I've ever watched. This is the longest series I will probably ever watch, unless I watch Cheers or Frasier or something like that. One of the greatest shows of all time, in my humble opinion. The next show I'm going to binge through, well, I've already binged through season 1, but I watched 2 episodes of season 2, turned it off. Decided never to come back to it, and this was like last month. I decided, well, I might as well come back to it. There's only 23 episodes There are actually 21 episodes left in this entire series. And that is The Jeff Foxworthy Show. Season 1, well, we'll get into that when I review the whole series. Season 2, Episode 3 is getting better, but I'm hoping it gets better and better and better, and I'm not seeing why it gets canceled. Season 1 got really bad towards the end, really good towards the first, like, what was it? The first 6 episodes were really, really good. Until, what was her name? Karen's sister. And, she comes in with all the drama, and then Jeff's brother comes in. Oh, good God. Help us all. Season 2, then I'm going to move on to one of these series, and these will be the next series I watch. Really short series, 5 seasons with this one, 6 seasons with this one. Really similar in the episode length. I believe it's 94. Oh, whoops. 94 episodes with this one, and 97 episodes with this one. So, there is the Married with Children Complete Series review. It's always sad when you sit down and you invest so much time into a series. But you gotta let the series go. It's a great series, but it's gotta go. Hopefully that Bud Bundy spinoff does pick up, and Modern Family goes on longer. I hear season 10, the season that is coming out in September on TV, is going to be its last. I'm hoping that they can come to some sort of deal, and maybe stretch it out to season 11 or 12 or something like that, just so I can see Ed O'Neill, because he's one of my favorite actors of all time. 2 of the greatest sitcom characters of all time, Jay and Al. So, there's the video you guys have been asking for. Have you finished it? I finished it! And now you guys are asking me to do another complete series review. I may or may not do it. It takes a lot of time. So, stay tuned for more movie reviews in the next video.